The beginning of a very warm, muggy, in fact, hot and muggy for some of us weather pattern continues. It's more like a June weather pattern, and with the June weather pattern, we usually get what are called MCSs, mesoscale convective systems. And that's what we had earlier this morning. Now, sometimes they're a lot stronger than what we had, so we're thankful that we are getting some needed rain, I will say. It's happening during the early morning hours, but some of the storms could be strong. Usually they're a little bit stronger, but I don't think we're going to have to deal with a widespread threat for severe weather from this. What we're seeing here developing to the north tonight, just south of I-70 there in Missouri, is another big round of thunderstorms. It's going to blow up. There's a severe thunderstorm watch there, and that is going to track to the southeast. So due to the pattern we're in, everything that develops to our northwest eventually tracks to the southeast, and this will time to be in here about 2 o'clock in the morning in North Alabama, and then it'll continue, it'll fade out, and then new storms will likely fire up near Birmingham by noon tomorrow as this boundary kind of refires with the heating of the day. One thing I want to show you is the reason it's so complicated on this pattern. It's going to be really hard to give you day-by-day accurate timing on the forecast is because there's a couple of things going on. You've got this, what's called the omega block going on. You've got the upper level pattern kind of this way, which is why everything pretty much tracks from the northwest to the southeast. The other thing that doesn't always happen with this pattern is you've got an upper level low here down in Mexico, and this is slowly going to track to the north. And as we get towards Wednesday and Thursday, there's going to be an even stronger area low pressure that's likely to produce some fairly strong severe weather threat for western Kansas down into the panhandle of Oklahoma and northern Texas. And I believe it's just out here to the west. That circulation shows up quite well in the water vapor. So around the southeast, it's kind of a complicated mess, but it will get a little bit clearer with time. So here's the situation with this line of thunderstorms kind of going back in time to 5:30, developing and tracking to the southeast tonight. Now notice it breaks up quite a bit, and one of the reasons is that the thunderstorms are kind of outrunning the forcing, this cold pool. The cold pool just continues to spread out and initiate new thunderstorms. So we don't have the typical line that's racing southeast. It's not what we would call a derecho, anything like that. So that's why we're really not looking at any significant widespread severe weather risk with this, but a few of the storms could be strong. This is 4 o'clock in the morning, and notice scattered showers and thunderstorms. Some of you won't see much rain at all. Others will see locally heavy rain, but these are very brief in the morning hours, so most of the rest of the day may actually be pretty event-free. But you notice by 2:30, some new development going on down there to the south near Birmingham. I think this is probably underplaying it a bit, and we're going to go show a bigger view here in just a second as we get on into that pattern. So again, we've got this MCS, mesoscale convective system. It acts like a June weather pattern where we'll watch these areas to the north track southeast. Now elsewhere down here in Texas and Louisiana, still some thunderstorms going on, but they're not as organized, so to speak, as the rest of these. So kind of go through this a little bit quicker here as we go through the morning hours. Notice another boundary to the south. And then that upper level low starts to influence things down here in southeast Texas tomorrow afternoon. And notice that blow up there. And the boundary of the morning thunderstorms in North Alabama will be all the way south of Montgomery tomorrow evening, and that will lead to thunderstorms. So pretty much what you'd call a chaos theory here. Notice the upper low here now influencing things in eastern Texas as we get into Wednesday. We switch over to the European model and more heavy rain down there in Houston. So this is kind of trapped under that omega block, so to speak. Additional showers and storms possible, but the reason we're only going 20% on Wednesday in North Alabama is because a lot of this may stall out a bit just off to our southwest. So again, complicated is the weather pattern over the next 4 days. We've got chances for showers and storms, although they go down quite a bit on Wednesday. Scattered showers and thunderstorms Thursday and Friday. And we'll be talking more about this, again, coming up tonight at 10 and throughout the rest of the week. So again, a complicated weather pattern regarding the timing. Any of the thunderstorms could be on the strong side.